All right, we now move on to IELTS speaking part 2, and your topic is describe a time you saw something interesting on social media. You will have to speak on this topic for 1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think social media has become a very important nowadays, and a very every person use the social media to give informations and to entertain over when you free and utilize your time in knowledge and give in knowledge and I think social social media become a very powerful platform and people use in different ways about home decorations and giving the knowledge for study and about the something to do in our home cookies and YouTubes have different channels and people earn the YouTubes as well and their channels are very important for like uh, nowadays TikTok is very popular and the info about informations TikTok in YouTube's as
Okay, thank you. Listen, the topic was describe a time you saw something interesting on social media. You started with the topic, but then you started describing what is social media. You started talking about YouTube and all that. So that is off the topic. Topic is describes you got a news from social media, you learned about a website on social media, you learned about an application, so you should have talked about it. And as you spoke, there were various grammatical mistakes, like you said social media have, it should be social media has. Then you said every person use, it should have been every person uses. Then again you said social media become, it should be social media becomes. And then you spoke about YouTube and this and that, but the topic was a time you saw something interesting on social media. Now we move on to speaking part 3. Why do people like to use social media?
I think every person like social media and people do something for entertainment and we when you feel free and provide the informations and entertainment the over families and inform.
Okay, what kind of things are popular on social media?
Recently, the social media apps like TikTok is very famous nowadays, but different channels is very command in social medias, and it depends on you watch the different varieties of videos on social media.
Okay, there are two things which you need to focus. Number one, tenses. Because the sentence structure you're using, in almost every sentence there is a mistake. Number one, sentence structure. And number two, which you need to improve, that is your knowledge, your understanding of the question. So you need to work on these two areas, right? You've got the book, you've got all the things, so you should work harder. Next week I want to see improvement, right? Okay, thank you. And looking at all these things, I would allot you generously bench score 5. It can be 4.5 as well. If you make more these mistakes, it can be 4 or 4.5, but generously I give you 5 bench. Thank you.